Hello friends, in this video I will be talking about study visa and work visa for USA. First, let us start with the student visa or study visa. So if you want to take any education in USA, there are two categories of visa, F visa and M visa. Let us find out the difference between F visa and M visa. F visa is required if you want to do full-time study in USA. M visa is required if you want to do some vocational, if you want to take vocational education in USA, like plumber, electrician, that kind of education. If you want to take in USA, then you will need M category visa. Now let us see what is the difference between F2, F1, F2, F3. F1 is a student visa, as I said. F2 visa is for the dependents of F1 students. And finally, F3 visa is for Mexican and Canadian citizens. This F1, F2 is required only for the people from other countries apart from this, Canada and Mexico. Next is OPT and CPT. After completing the education or during your education, you can do this CPT or OPT. The CPT is nothing but curriculum practical training, and OPT means optional practical training. So this thing you can do wherein you can do work and earn money. Remember that this OPT has to be related to the study. Like if you have done education in, say, software related field, then you will have to complete the OPT in software related job only. And another thing that you need to remember is that OPT and CPT are available for F1 students. But if you are on M1 visa, then only this OPT is available. The CPT is not available for the M1 students. Now let us move on. There are temporary visas like L1A and L1B. And there is H1B also. H1B is very popular. Main difference between this L1 and H1B is that in H1B you need higher education. There is education qualification you need. Then only you can apply for H1B visa. But for L1A, L1B, you don't need education as such. Like without even having the degree, you can apply for this L1A and L1B. And also there are differences in terms of how long you can stay on this L1 visa and H1B visa in USA. In H1B visa you can stay for 6 years. On L1 visa you can stay for a different time duration, like 5 years, 7 years, like that. Then there is another kind of visa, H1B and H1B1. So this visa is for only Singaporean and Chile citizens. In Indian perspective, this H1B is very important because a lot of people will go for this H1B visa. Next category is E1, E2 and E3. This E1, E2 is investment visa. If you want to do some investment or do business in USA, then you can go for this E1, E2 visa. Then A3 visa is for Australians, and this is much similar to the H1B. But there is a restrictions in H1B, like there are only 85,000 H1B visas can be issued per year. But for Australians, even though there is a limit of 10,000 visas, but that is for entire country. This H1B visas are like quota is applicable for all other countries, China, India, European countries. So H1B is like for entire world, but this E3 visa is for only Australians, not for any other country. Finally, we have got green card. Like if you have worked on H1B visa or any other visa, then you can apply for the green card. And there are two categories of green card: family sponsored and employment based. If you are US citizen and your relatives are in other countries, and if you want to get them in USA, then you can sponsor them, and then based upon that sponsorship, they can migrate to USA. And another type of green card that you can get is based upon employment. In employment based, there are 5 categories. EB1, that is employment based 1, EB2, EB3, EB4, EB5. Let us see what's the difference. EB1 is for extraordinary individuals. Like they have done some extraordinary thing, then you can apply for this EB1 visa. Next is advanced degree. If you have taken advanced degree in USA, then you can apply for this EB2 visa. Then EB3, that is for the skilled worker. Normally H1B workers will go for this category of visa, EB3, to get the green card. Next is EB4, this is for government employees only. And finally we have got EB5, that is investment visa, through which you can get the green card. A lot of Indians nowadays are going for this visa EB5, that route, to get the green card. Remember that to get the green card through this EB5, you will need to invest $1 million American in America only, and create the jobs in America. Then only you can get this EB5 visa. So all these options are available if you want to go to USA for study or work purposes. If I have missed anything in here, let me know through the comments. I'll see you in next video. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.